Yeah, looking at getting into the hotel industry was probably more for me working in front of people in a very different way that didn't have the stress of performing to people on a stage and trying to get that response out of people. And there was a lot of pressure in doing that, and I felt that, and there was a lot of anxiety surrounding that. So I wanted to remove the anxiety but still have that same appeal of presenting to people, but in a very different way, in a very natural way that was very relaxed. And it's something that I've found extremely enjoyable in doing that so far, working as the head doorman at the Langham. I guess the transferable skills that I would have learnt is being able to think on my feet as a performer was something that was a very important part of my job. You needed to know your routine back to front, but being able to step out of that and being able to think of your feet when something comes up out of the blue. And that happens quite a bit out the front on the driveway, trying to coordinate a busy driveway when people don't park their car in the right spots, coordinating our porters as well under pressure, especially on a busy weekend period when we've got a full hotel and we need to coordinate that driveway to make it operate efficiently. I just find that that's been a very natural transition that's transferred working under pressure and being calm to be able to deliver a result, and that's probably been the big one in transferring from being on stage to working out the front. Yeah, definitely the most enjoyable aspect of my role is communicating with the guests. I love finding out about what they're here for, and most of the time they're here for a happy occasion. They're here celebrating an anniversary, a birthday, lots of weddings that we have here. So it's great to find out what the guest is here for, and then to find out how that went the next day, and following up on that. That's what I get real enjoyment out of. And so remembering each guest is a difficult thing to do. You're not going to remember everyone, but those will have an impact on you. You remember what they've got on, and I like following up the next day and finding out how that particular event went the night before, and just having that open and fun engagement with them is something that I really value and cherish in the job. Well, probably going back to my first reason of wanting to get into it in working with people, it's something that I would hope someone has a passion for, to wanting to do that. You can't fake it. I think it's something that you have to be very natural at and enjoy that engagement with people, because that's a big part of what we're trying to do here in interacting with guests, is to have that next level experience, that they're not just a number or a person staying at the hotel. I think the advice would just to be yourself, is to be really natural, and if that's something you enjoy in working well with people, then most definitely take that leap of faith and jump into it and give it a crack.